Alright guys, welcome back to another Pokemon Go video on the channel. So, today we're going to go over the new Rocket Takeover event that's currently ongoing. It did start, I think it was yesterday. But I just want to go over the Pokemon that you can encounter during this event. And obviously go over the new Registeel, which doesn't seem that great, I think. But we'll go over that in a sec anyway. We'll go over the details of that soon. So, as you can see, let me just move this in a bit. I'm actually using a different site for this. I'm actually using Cerebi.net. Great Pokemon site. Really good info on everything Pokemon. It goes to Pokemon Go, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, all the old games. Even the anime's got all the list of episodes. Not sponsored, but I do like to credit where I'm using their websites, etc. So, let's look at the Shadow Pokemon available in this event. So, we have Registeel, which is Giovanni's main Pokemon, basically. It will know the move Zap Cannon, which is a legacy move, so it will be better than the normal Registeel you can currently get in raids. However, I think even in Shadow form, it's about 50 ranked in power for raids. Don't know about PvP, but I don't think it's worth it for your pass. I think I'd save the Giovanni Rocket Pass for something else, maybe a Mega Rayquaza. Not Mega Rayquaza, Shadow Rayquaza, or maybe Shadow Mewtwo again when it comes out. Something like that. It's just not worth the Registeel, I don't think. Now, the next two, Vulpix and Ninetales, they are definitely worth it for PvP. Haven't got the stats up currently of where they sit, but apparently this is a key Pokemon in PvP. I don't do PvP myself. I might start doing little videos here and there, but from what I hear, Ninetales is actually a very good Pokemon to have in PvP, and the Shadow form just makes it even better. Spoink and Grumpig, I'm just gonna skip over them. They're not that great, if I'm honest. Just that's like a filler. Same as Blitzel and Zebstrika, and to be honest, Joltik and Gavagila. For me, they're all filler. Dex Pokemon. If you wanted to get the whole Shadow Dex, that's what you'd be looking to get. You can't get the Shadow Registeel Shiny. They've not brought that out yet. However, I'm sure they will go back to it in the future. So we definitely look out for that for the first Shadow Mewtwo, which will be shiny. That'll be amazing. Obviously, we know that Registeel is in the current 5-star raids. Nothing new there, really. The exclusive field research, you get 2 revives and a mischievous component for defeating 2 Team Rocket grunts. Once again, not that great. Now, this here is the research. Yeah, this is the special research in the event here. So the first one, defeat 6 Team Rocket grunts, you'll get a Helioptile encounter. Same as 3 Nice Throw in a row. 2 candies with your buddy. All Helioptile encounter can be shiny, and these will obviously give very high 2-star or good 3-star Pokemon. So that's always worth it. New shiny. Let's hope we all get one, and that gives you a bit of XP, some Pokeballs, and some revives. Same thing on the next one. Defeat 6 Rocket grunts. Catch 4 Shadow. Purify 2. Not great rewards for this. You get some berries, some Pokeballs, some Hyper Potions, some Great Balls, and then the Rocket Radar is decent, and I will go over that soon. And it's not even for these two here. So Arlo and Cliff, we'll go over their Pokemon in a minute, but we've got to defeat each one of these, and then you'll get the Super Rocket Radar, that's when I wouldn't use it. This here, you'll have in your box for a while until you get to a point where there is a good enough Pokemon to use that pass on. I definitely don't recommend getting the Registeel, but if you guys want it for Dex, that is up to you. So let's go over the leaders Pokemon, and this is where this normal Rocket Pass is actually decent. So let's go over Arlo. So the Pokemon he has is Nidoran Male. That can be shiny and shadow. So if you're a big fan of Nidoran, like Pokemon family, this will be a really good one for you. The Pokemon for its second, Crobat, Steelix, and Cradily, all easily taken down if I'm honest. And then same with the Charizard, Scizor, and Armaldo. I'm trying to think. So you need anything to take down Nidoran at all. Then Lucario maybe for them three. You can then bring an electric for these two, and then something else for there. A flyer or a fire type yourself. Cliff has Shadow Magnemite, which can be shiny as well. Then you've got Venusaur, Omastar, and Pinsir as the second Pokemon, and then Sharpedo, Tyranitar, and Camerupt. So, second Pokemon, Kyogre. Sharpedo and Omastar can be an electric type like Zekrom. Venusaur, Pinsir, and Magnemite can be a fire type. Charizard, that kind of thing. You can Mega and use them in these fights, so always a great help. I use my Mega Charizard all the time to take some stuff down. So, and like I said, Magnemite is shiny. Magnezone is a decent Pokemon, not the greatest, but the big one is Sierra. And as you can see here, Beldum is a Shadow Pokemon, and it can be shiny. That is where I'm focusing all my Rocket Passes on at the moment. I do want that Shadow Beldum in shiny, and hopefully get a good IV one. Obviously, the second Pokemon is Sharpedo, Lapras, and Flygon. And then Pokemon 3 is Houndoom, Alakazam, and Shiftry. So, fire type for anything for Beldum, really. It's not actually that decent. Sharpedo and Lapras, you want Zekrom. Flygon, Houndoom, Alakazam, you can use Kyogre for. And then Shiftry and Beldum, you can get around them. It's quite simple, to be honest. But yeah, the Beldum is so good. Obviously, we do have Metagross Shadow as I think it's the best Steel type on the game until Mega Steelix comes out. That's Steelix. Metagross. The Mega Metagross comes out. With, obviously, its Meteor Mash moveset. But having a good Shadow Metagross team just by itself, really decent to have. Will help you in a lot of raids moving forward. Let's have a look at its moveset. Let's just open this in a new tab. There we go, and we're back. So, Beldum will have Takedown, will know Struggle, and obviously, because it's Shadow, will know Frustration. Not the greatest moveset, however, Metagross can learn Bullet Punch, Zen Headbutt, then can get Flash Cannon, Psychic, Earthquake, and then that's the one you want, which is Meteor Mash. You want Meteor Mash as its charge move, and I say Bullet Punch as its fast move. But with a Shadow, you will just TM these off during this event, so try and get it done as soon as possible, just to get them Shadow Pokemon without frustration. And then Giovanni here, I'm not going to be doing this, however, Persian, Lucario, all day, every day. Nidoking and Garchomp, use Kyogre for. Cloyster, you should be able to use Lucario for as well. And then Registeel, Charizard. It won't be as easy as that. Giovanni's a very hard trainer to take down. However, if you are going to get this Registeel, good luck. I hope you do get a good IV one. Most of mine from Giovanni haven't been that great. But everyone's luck is different on this game. So, going over the key points of this video. I don't think the Registeel's a good thing to use. However, it is what it is. Try and get yourself a few Ninetales if you can. There are balloons every 2 hours, so you should be able to get a few of them. And obviously you've got the shiny Beldum, a Shadow Beldum which can be shiny. Sorry, few things going wrong in this video from myself. But I definitely focus on the Beldum once you get them rocket passes, especially with the balloons coming every 2 hours. You should be able to get yourself a decent amount of rocket radars to at least give yourself a good chance of getting a really good one. So I'm actually going to leave this video here. Thank you all for watching. Please comment, like, subscribe, and I'll speak to you all in the next one.